Hello. Showing off this game I've been working on. Oh man, there's planets moving by fast. Um, Involves planets and special energy going between the planets and involving creatures on those planets. These are potentially the earliest prototype creatures. They just try to go around and around on a planet. The trouble I'm having right now, so I've been experimenting with how these fuse together. There's basically three types of energy, and based on the polarity of each of those energies to another planet, they'll be whether magnetized or like polarized against. Look, these guys aren't even attracted to the planet at all. Schwindify. It seems like there's not enough force on them. I have to increase that just for them. A little special. What? Oh, these aren't affected by. Oh, here we go. We'll just increase the factor by 3, just to make them really sticky. Hopefully they're not too much force where they nudge the planet. Oh, looks like these guys are going. Go, little one, I believe in you. No, you pointed it. These are moving kind of fast, I guess. There's just so many things balancing on each other. I think what they need is even more damping, which I hate to do because it makes things less interesting. So that'll give some constant air resistance to the planets so they won't go as fast. These guys are way more magnetized. Look at that. The only problem is if they're too much force compared to their mass, they'll push the planet around. Although this is small, so it shouldn't matter. This is kind of cool. They're all going to that. It should be based on a polarity, so that's why only certain ones are going there. Oh, yeah, he totally bonked that. Oh man, tossed him off. That was kind of cool. He's down for another bump. Oh boy. Maybe he'll travel nice and far with that. Even with 0.7 damping, they're still pretty wild, but they're not as grouped as quickly as they were before. Something happening over here. Oh, one of the creature guys is bumping around. Oh, he's trying to get across. Oh. Wow, this is great. This has been the best version so far. Luckily, I just adjusted a couple things. So essentially, you'd be able to tap into any of these planets and adjust the inside, and the inside is a balance of these three energies, and those would shift what happens to it, merely affecting the formula that connects the other planets. Eventually you'd create like a harmony of things moving around in the way that you'd like to. It's obviously early prototype, but it's getting really exciting. These guys are still floating about, looking for a host to jump on, and oh man, maybe the one their friend has been moving around and might get close enough, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's created a self-sustaining revolution. Might as well just do full screen. And it's still spinning around the same way, huh? Okay, you can like adjust, you can mess with things. So I'm gonna bring this here, see what happens. Oh, bonked them. Oh, that's drawn to it. Oh wow, it's enough force to move it. they... Yeah, I have to look at their polarities. Because I don't know if it's So to describe this here, basically, there's the three colors. I guess I just call the energies the three colors. They're in an array here, and basically, they should be a number between right now I was hoping it's -1 or 1, but it might be a range between -1 and 1. And so, if that's the case, then some planets will have like no polarity against each other. Oh, but this tells me all the numbers that they're becoming in the beginning. Well, let's just check. So we'll open up one of the planets here, planet number 5. See what this object has inside of it here. Looking for try. Yeah, all of his are polarized to 0.3. Maybe I need an even greater polarization. Let's try times 10, see what happens. That's right here. I need to make sure this does this for the creatures too. Their formula is totally different. I tried to make a function that did this, but let's see if that works. Create creature. Let's try here. What? Did I already change it? Of the planet. There we go. Let's create try. And then we'll just to make sure that it's all a-okay. Let's see if what our console came up with. Yep, they're all polarized nicely. Oh, it looks like a lot of movement's going on, I think. So zoom out. Whoa! Whoa! It's madness. Planets are maybe a little too magnetized. What we'll do is decrease gravity. It's madness in this universe. What is gravity? A factor right now. We'll just make it 1 just to tone things down. Here, I'm gonna rerun it. It's great. This is looking good. Well, I probably should reduce the polarity. It seems maybe a little extreme. But we'll see just what happens. Okay. Reduce the iterations a little bit so we can get a better frame rate. Hope we want full screen. Yes, see that it's full screen. And then, let's see what happens. Alright, these are fluttering about. Whoa, that planet's zooming by like nobody's business. What's happening over there? There must be really magnetized. So it's cool to see the attraction, but there should be also opposing forces. Like this one looks... Oh, it's attracted. Huh. Oh, it's got a creature on it. He's zooming around it. Oh, nice. It looked like that was such a great spiral onto it. It looks like they're dominating over it. What an insane universe we live in. Or we've created. Is this a creature? No. Looks like this one's descending on this one. He's got a good grip right here. So in the future game, basically, creatures would just be broken down to the simplest components, and all those components could be adjusted and changed in any way. All those would be factors that you could reiterate with kind of a brain or genes or use some sort of. Oh shit, that was going crazy. I really want to see the opposing force. I haven't seen any. Oh, there we go. That was opposing that one. Let's try to get this close and see what happens. So make it go away. Oh, it pushed away. That's awesome. Such a nerd enjoying this. So, I don't know what the next useful creature would be to create. Basically one that would grip onto it. It's basically I was gonna have it control the planets, and you can control a creature from that planet. You can basically change what you're controlling, you're conscious of. Planets are just a little wild. Probably tone down the polarity to like 5. Hope they got little conglomerates. Stuff way out here. He's just going. They're supposed to be just attracted to each other. They just really attract to each other. So in this system, none of the polarity changes. I was testing out earlier with systems that when they bump into the other planets, they give off a little bit of their polarities, so thus you'd be changing. It was usually pretty extreme though, but if I can make it more subtle, I just get these creatures just to handle the planets much better. Maybe they should be bigger. I'm just gonna mess with some bigger planets. If they're too close together in the beginning, they'll bonk into each other and just spray out like craziness. A little bit more creatures. And as far as the planets, create planet. Increase the range. Increase the size. 150. Start at 10. Okay, much bigger planets this time. I can finally use this. Just create try. Oh, they all use the same function, and I'm only gonna do 5 instead of 10. Oops. Okay. It all uses that. That's great. All right. Got the little guys. So the planets are bigger. Well, they're really far. Will anything happen? Wow, there's... Okay, they need a little bit closer. Yeah, whatever. We'll just 10 times lower. So now they might be squished. They'll probably bonk into each other and go flying. Maybe not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some of these are opposing. Look at that. Opposing the polarity. Nice. Whoa, this looks great. I love that the colors that are chosen are basically these little creatures can move around planets. Maybe that's what they intend to do. Got some interesting topography going. Planets are moving pretty slowly. Well, they look like they already got conglomerations going. I didn't want to try too hard. I mean, I'm using our solar system as a reference, but I didn't want to try too hard to emulate that. I wanted to keep systems pretty natural and interesting, at least. So it seems to be that so far. It has a natural esque to it. Although I do believe it's closer to actual reality. I believe gravity is a force of magnetism of sorts. Or at least they all function together in a different way that we can explain. Okay. Looks like these creatures don't really travel because the planet gets affected too easily. But they have pretty good magnetism to get to the planet. We'll give them higher damping. How about that? The way to 1. I just want these wheels to travel well. Even the size of the wheels is still not a good. Times 0.618. Alright, so the planets are more stiff from the damping. Yes, it didn't bump away the planet. So maybe you can roll a little better. Kinda, sort of. It is getting distance. It's going in that direction. Oh, look at that! Some good cruising right there. So it's like these creatures could have, like, they're probably looking for energy of themselves to keep themselves sustained and probably evolve. Like they keep going until as far as they can. Okay, he's nearly traveling all across the planet. These guys are going like the opposite direction. This is wheeling around like nobody's business. They're relatively traveling. This one's all the way across. What's he gonna do at the end? Nice. Oh, he's more attracted to the other planet. What I could have them do is creatures themselves change the polarity when they're driving along. Be interesting. How could a little creature affect so much? These are all things to think about. What they could do is set up triangles that are super magnetized points you can use to manipulate around the universe. Lots of things. It's cool. It's finally like there's interesting things going on. It helps that the planets aren't going around wildly. Oh, something all the way over there. I'm curious. So now I'm curious in the direction. I can put them affecting the polarity of the planet in a drastic sense. So in order to do this, I assume the wheels would be the contact. So we got to give the wheels some sort of tag. It's cool. I can just add a variable to them. So wheel body. So we just want, after we check the bodies, we can give them equals chassis. There we go. Might as well just store the data. That's fine. Just making up this wheel tag. So I just hacked this from this framework, this excellent physics body framework called P2.js. So it's a JavaScript engine that's really, it runs super fast, and he had some really nice functions how to get things running, much easier than Box 2D and much more faster. A lot of cool options. Really more open. It takes the JavaScript idiom. Let's see. We give them a try. And now on. So it's called the wheel tag. So on begin contact. Okay, event body. If event body, if it has a wheel tag or Event body B has a wheel tag. That happens. Okay. Body. Oh no, I want to affect body B's tag. Whatever, I'm just gonna kill it. Well, I could put this in this one. Making this confusing. If body B has a wheel tag, I still want to affect it. Okay. Body B's try equals So they're potentially tuning these planets. It's kind of cool. But the polarity goes crazy. Whatever. 2 minus equals. So a change. Dot wheel tag. So I guess if this is clear, this is the 3 different energies. This is how all the attraction is happening. There's no gravity. Everything is just a combination of the difference of all their polarities. So there's the 3 colors, they each either positive or negative. It multiplies the like color. So first one's red is times the second one's red, plus the first one's blue times the second one's blue, plus each one's green. Also, I increase the polarity effect. No wonder I did. It's compounded with another polarity I was affecting. Okay, I just gotta finish this one. Not the wheel tag. We'll do. It's easier to do this, honestly. And we'll just do A and B. Oh, and gotta do it by a factor here. .1 of its polarity. That seems, but that's every time it contacts. So it'll be every time it like lands on it. That sounds good. Times Z. Z. I imagine programming to me is like setting a bunch of machines, a bunch of gears. Basically, everything's a function of everything else. It's amazing. You just create whatever you want. Right, over time, I gave it some time to process. Let's see the general thing, what's going on. Any creatures far away? Not really. So this is just a stable, no polarity is changing yet. So now I just made them change by a factor of the wheels. So when we see the cars go on the planets, they should give a tenth of their polarity every time they land a wheel to the planet. So it affects how the planet's going to interact with the car and how it's going to... What the hell? Maybe there's an error. syntax error. Oh boy. Let's see what the fuck I did wrong here. Oh, there's no opening. This closes there. Okay, that looks good. No errors, right? Oh. Oh, undefined. Shouldn't be undefined because. Wait. Where did that happen? Wheel, body, which there's multiple, so it's whatever the latest one was. Wheel body 1, let's see his. Does he have a wheel tag? Yes, it's an array and it has polarities. Why isn't it working then? We'll just say does not equal null. I figured you didn't need that if you just said like that, things like that. I'm still a little confused. I always do some of these programming. Okay, that wasn't it, so take that away. Why is this thing property 0? What the fuck you shitting me? It's gotta have a try. I guess I have to say and. Oh, it affects the. How to check. I guess if it's hitting the car, if the wheel hits the car, it's gonna do this too, so I gotta do something to prevent that. Wait, isn't there like a property collides with or something? Or about the joint? Collide connected false. Yeah, shouldn't collide connected. Okay. Property 0 undefined. I just thought of somewhere I might have made a mistake. Oh boy. Won't you load, mother? Give me back to my car. No, I didn't make that mistake. Okay, we'll just do this just for whatever reason. Event.body B has a try. They both can't be undefined. Wow, that's what I need to do. Holy shit. Well, I guess a wheel doesn't have a try. Alright, these things are egging for a to change some polarity here. Oh look, these are all tracked in. Interesting. They all seem far away from this. We're moving around a little bit. They don't magnetize. They don't. The polarity doesn't affect each other. This is kind of a. They're not close to anything. I'm gonna reload. There we go. Whoa, whoa, things are going on. Let's get this out of here. Those were just so opposed to this planet because of their polarity. Did they get changed? Did this affect the polarity? Shit. This is cool, guys. This is cool. Looks like he touched it, but now he's opposing it. Well, this guy's... he must be affecting it, but after he affected it a bit, it made it oppose. Haha! It's great. So I can spawn more creatures using spacebar. So we'll just do that. Whoa! Well, this guy's drawn to this one. This is cool, it's affecting the other ones around him. Whoa. Now he's opposed. What are these guys floating around here for? Floating around in deep space. Okay, we're just gonna send a little chaos. Just a nudge. What? Is that how much the damping is? Can't even drag it. Just stays stiff. These plants aren't gonna do anything interesting. Is it too much damping? I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit. I guess it's good with high damping. We need more polarity actually, and make them affect the polarity even more. So that Z factor. 0.3. How about that? And then polarities will start at. Just do 8. You just see some real change. Okay, looks like some of these buggers are choosing to descend upon planet Lime Green. Wonder what's gonna happen. Oh gosh, they're surely gonna affect this planet. Oh, he's well stuck on there. Oh, he did something that now he's darting away. He did what he needed to do. Exchanges information. Whoa, look how much that one's darting away. Interesting thing there. Oh, this guy's touching down. Oh, whatever he did made it start to oppose. You little buggers. Okay, do need some more action going on here. Maybe just increase the gravity factor. 10 times. Alright, now these buggers are going places. Hot damn. It's hilarious. It's like they land and then they leave. Whoa, this one's zipping. This is great. They're actually, it's causing them to travel. More. Need more creatures. There we go. We got a whole conglomeration. Alright, we need to reduce the iterations. There we go. Nice, they're spreading around the universe. Well, they sure are affecting things on their end, but not between the planets so much. It's that goddamn damping. We'll reduce that a bit. I like gravity like this. Maybe more like almost that, and then I forgot what I'm doing. Let's make even bigger planets. Thanks. And oh yeah, they're damping. Just do it to 0.7. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. Whoa! They're all over the place. Wow, that created a lot of change for the... caused them to be attracted to different planets and changing it all the time. But the thing is, they're not changing themselves, they're only changing the planet's polarity. So that's cool. So thus, the planets should move more, hopefully, in this next iteration. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh man, they're sailing. Seems like they're very opposed to whatever is happening. Oh yes, this is great. They're just going off. Oh shit. I didn't like this. Okay, the creature should be able to change the planets enough to give them some wacky behaviors. It's enough to break the system, hopefully. Oh, there we go. We got something that could be a potential polarity snapper. Oh, he spewed out that creature. Pew! Oh. Doink. Oh, man. Oh. He's just gonna wreak havoc on the inside. Oh, man. It's great. I'm a nerd. I'm wetting myself here. Something I want to do is have the creatures have auras, so you can kind of see them, and have all the colors coordinate to the polarity, which is easily done using RGB. That's kind of why I set them up that way. But then to be the nice pastel colors, like, yes, it's so cool. See, I couldn't even imagine. I imagined something different because I imagined only the frame of reference that I had. And as you prototype things and you build things, you have a more fresh frame of reference, and you can build it from a more functional level, which allows it to blossom and unfold more naturally and fully. Oh. Cool, we got some structures going here. I think the creatures are wreaking havoc to their polarity, but no extreme behavior in the planets yet. Looks like the most movement is this conglomeration. That. Whoa! Something made that spew that thing in a crazy direction. It caught it like a mitt. Seems like the mass seems pretty correct. Seems like how I want it. Looks like the creatures can affect the planets, but not too much. Not without a lot of force. And that's cool. Whoa. Anything far out that we can see? I knew a bunch of little guys were going over here. Fun to like catch a random one. It has such place to it. It just seems like such an arena. Oh, they're just all lost. This one's got a destiny. Die! Ah! It's funny that one touch usually just makes them totally different. It's cool having three polarities allow for complex connections. Some being attracted to others, while not either. Man, this one guy one-handedly is shifting this place like nobody's business. Is he drawn to this thing? It's hilarious. It's like a satellite. Oh, he's just going in a general direction. Oh, he's not affiliating with this one at all. Where is he? He's changed direction. What? Whoa, look at that curve. That was such a great curve. Whoa, he's not drawn to this, but he's drawn. Whoa. Oh. All these are coming nearer over here. I believe this little satellite has enough magnetism to draw all these figures. Is he gonna come back? Forever lost in space? What is happening? There's another whole structure down here. Ah! So many! So many creatures going on? No? Whoa. What the hell is happening? Uh-oh. Whoa. Getting some violent behavior. There must be a very polarized thing out here. My guess is one of these things. Holy shit. It's out of control. Chaos is in the system. Bashing into that. Wrecking the structures. Uh-oh. It looks like a not a control bull or something. Just creating chaos. Uh-oh. It's going this direction now. Boosh. Only creatures can really affect it. Oh, oh no! Oh, he's up here now. Where all the little creatures are. It might make things wacky. Yes. Oh shit. He's teetering out of control. He's drifting. Oh, we got a change right there. Bash. Oh, we got a car doing something. It's pretty much the most erratic behavior. These are all stuck together. It's hilarious. Careening around. Uh-oh. Oh, I just love this drift. It's great. It's getting such polarization. You're getting true revolution. Whoa. The heck? What's gonna happen now? He's heading for that planet. Why does he make a turn? Is it just because these things are doing stuff to each other? It must be. It's a little hard. I haven't seen any other creatures really. They're the ones that create the chaos. Okay, I try to spawn one. I don't know where the spawn point is. Oh, it's down here. Yes. Oh, perfect timing. Alright. Made a lot of them. It's like someone to come, someone to leave. I'm gonna do stuff to this. Work, my fellow minions. Whoa! Create chaos in the system. Whoa, it's bashing through all of them. Oh! We have a possible... Whoa. Oh, damn! It's got a wobble. Kind of just bashed all the creatures out of here. Wonder what how they'll do. Stuck to that, huh? Okay. Just their bash force was just enough to send them endlessly careening. Okay. Well, I'm gonna toss them. Pew! Pew! Whoop. Trying to pick these tiny pixels. Some won't just have it. Oh, this guy. He's still going around. I think it's just himself fueling himself. Creating a constant turn. Let's see if we can get him. Whew. He's so tiny. Nah, there's no way. looks like these structures are pretty secure here. We just got creatures just drifting in the deep. This one's gonna hit this one eventually. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Love how a little thing can make such a big difference. He's not gonna land there. It's enough to oppose him. Oh. Phew, I think I got greedy with too many creatures. I think it's running a little slow. But that was really interesting. It's kind of a long video. Almost an hour, oh shit. Well, thanks for joining me. That was an experiment of mine, and you just saw a really cool part of it. Oh shit, shit's happening too. Oh man. Careening around. Looks like those things just spin around. Yes. I'd also kind of like, instead of maybe contact, just being in the aura of another planet affects the polarity. There's different ways you can do things with that. There's a lot of cool options we can do. Come next time to an infinity of expression, infidelity,